Good afternoon. How are you today?
Excellent.
Alrighty, I'm fine, thank you. I'm Wes Rushton with Not a Chance News, and I was curious if you had a few moments to answer some questions.
Of course.
Okay, well, in regards to internet security and, say, the use of a toothbrush, what would you consider the essentials as far as using your toothbrush?
Well, I would say it helps sustain the intricate care of my pearly whites.
Fascinating. Very nice. Well, with us at Not a Chance News, we take the use of a toothbrush as nothing more than a password. Use it daily, change it regularly, and share it with nobody. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Wes Rushton with Not a Chance News, the best news station known to man. And joining us this evening is Constable Rico Law, your community safety advisor with the Uphill Police Services. Constable Rico Law is here today to speak in reference to the internet security. What can you do to protect yourself online? Thanks for joining us today, Constable Rico. And thank you, Wes. I'm sure that when Tim Berners-Lee invented the internet, he did not foresee the bad things that were in store for his creation. Let's talk about internet security. As the internet becomes an essential part of everyday lives, businesses, communications, gatherings, and events, social events, we must not take it for granted. We must still think of safety first. Let's start by educating your children. While the internet is a great way to access a wide range of information, services from your home computer, it is important to remember that like any interaction between people, there is a risk of dangerous and criminal activity. If you encourage your child to share the information he or she has found with you, the internet becomes a shared activity. Keep an open door policy with your child. If your children are in the vicinity, then please bring them near, as what is coming up will be to their benefit. Let's further on to passwords. Educate your children on passwords and the proper use of. As passwords are difficult to remember and always changing, the truth of the matter is that the very first line of defense in computer security is a good old-fashioned password. Do not post or store your password near your computer. Passwords should be a significant length of at least 8 characters. Use non-alpha characters and capital letters. Do not use easy-to-guess passwords. Passwords such as the word password, sequential numbers, or the word computer. Avoid using personal information such as your name, spouse's name, names of your children, pets, phone numbers, or social insurance number especially. Do not share your password. Avoid typing your password while others are watching over your shoulders. Change that password regularly. Always remember to log out. For the young listeners, please turn an attentive ear to this as it might possibly come in handy in the future. Here are some safe web surfing tips for students. When surfing the internet, be aware that people may not be who they say they are. Do not respond to any messages that ask personal information, messages that are mean, or messages that make you feel uncomfortable. You do not have to continue. Just sign off and surf off to somewhere else. Talk with your parents. Talk with your parents so that everyone's use of that internet will be rewarding, fun, and safe. Get your parents involved and show them how fun the internet can be. Remember that the internet is a wonderful thing that opens many doors and creates endless opportunity and education, that is, for everyone. Remember also that it can be detrimental to your safety. Be wise with your usage. Be safe, and when in doubt, simply sign off, and surf somewhere else. If you have any additional questions in reference to computer security, safety, computers in general, please email me, your community safety advisor. Email message communitysafetyadvisor@uphillservices.net. Well, thank you, Constable Law. And more news to be covered today, this afternoon? Not a chance. And this concludes today's broadcast. Please remember internet safety. Be wise, be safe, and change your toothbrush regularly. Have a great day, folks.